We'll begin our Google Draw assignment number 1. You should be at your Google Classroom and open up your Google Draw assignment 1, and you should see the following. Go ahead down here into your work and click on the Google Draw assignment 1 and wait for the application to load. So after it loads, you'll see the toolbar here is no longer grayed out. You use your application, Google Draw. I went ahead and put the title up here for you. And the first thing you want to do is we're going to put in a shape. So you go up here to the toolbar and you go to the shape button, which is right here. Click on it. And there's a couple of different categories to choose from. We're going to go with the top one, shapes. Hover over it. You'll see all the different shapes you can put in. We're going to start with the triangle, which is here in the second row and the second column. Triangle. Go ahead and click on it, and you will see this big plus symbol. Now when we draw our shapes today, we want them all to be equal. For a triangle, be an equilateral triangle. In order for that to happen, you need to hold down the Shift key before you click and start to draw. So I'm holding down the Shift key now, and now I am going to draw by clicking and dragging down and to the right. And you can see this triangle is staying equal on all the sides. No matter where I put my cursor, it is equal. And that's what I want. Don't want to make it really big. About this size is what you want it. And once you get it about that size, go ahead and release it. You can also let go of the Shift key. So it comes up with a background of light blue and a thin black line around the edges. Well, we want to go ahead and change that. So let's go up here to the fill or the paint can. Click on that. And we're going to make the triangle a red. And the line around it, we're going to make a yellow. And just to make sure we can see it, the next button over is the border. And we're going to click on that. You can see it's default 1 pixel. We're going to go down here and make it 8 pixel. Now you can click off of it and see that we now have red triangle with yellow border. The next symbol we're going to go with is symbol shapes. And we're going to go with the square, where it says rectangle. But to make it a square, again, I'm going to hold down the Shift key. So I'm holding down the Shift key now, and I'm going to start up here and to the left a little bit. Just want to make it slightly bigger than the triangle. There we go. And now I'm going to let go of my mouse key and let go of the Shift key. And so now I have a perfect square, the light blue background. Again, going up here to the fill color, I'm going to click that, and I'm going to make this a blue, and then I'm going to go to the border color, which is the pencil right here, and I'm going to make that a red. And just to make sure we can see it, going to the next one, border weight, and I'm going to change that to 8 pixels. Click off of it. See, now I have a blue box with a red border. Next, I'm going to go back up here to my shapes. Click on that, shapes, and I'm going to choose the circle. Click on the circle. We have that. Again, I'm going to hold down the Shift key so it remains a perfect circle. So I'm pressing down the Shift key now, and now I'm clicking, holding it down, and dragging down to the right. And notice, no matter where I go, as it stays a perfect circle. So I'm going to make this a little bit bigger than the box, and release. Also release the Shift key. So I want to change the color. Go back up here to the paint can or the fill. Click. And I'm going to go ahead and make this a kind of a, says dark green number 1. Then go up here to the border, color, and I'm going to go ahead and make this a blue. Then, like the others, I'm going to go ahead and make it 8 pixels thick. There we go. But, of course, you'll notice that I can't see my square or my triangle because this one was larger on top of it. So what I need to do is put this circle behind all of them. So it is selected. So my circle is selected. I need to put that behind everything. So what I'm going to do is go up here to the menus and go to Arrange and click on it. And the first one that pops up is Order. That's what I want, Order. Then I'm going to go, and I just don't want to send backward 1 point. I want to send all the way to the back, because that is the largest one. So I click Send to Back, and you'll notice it's all the way in the back. So now I need to get my square and click on that, select the square. Now there's that triangle behind it, remember? So I, again, need to go up here to the Arrange. Go up to the Arrange, click on Arrange. Again, Order. Now I don't want to send it all the way to the back, otherwise it'll be behind the circle and I couldn't see it again. I just want to send it backward 1 place. So I click on the Send Backward. And now I can see my triangle, my square, and my circle. Now, you notice my triangle isn't quite in the center of the square, so I want to put it in the center. For this, I'm going to use my keyboard and the arrow keys. And as you can see, it needs to go to the right. So I'm hitting my right arrow. Okay, that seems about center. And it needs to go down. I'm hitting my down arrow. Yours could be different. Just get it so it's roughly in the center. There we go. That's about in the center. Now I need to click on the triangle. My triangle has been selected. Again, I'm using the arrow keys. I'm going to the right and down. Now yours, you might need to go left, right, up, down, just so when you're done, they're all in the center. Now, just to show you another thing you can do with your objects, if you go up here to Rotate. Now you can rotate it clockwise, counterclockwise, but actually I want to go ahead and flip it. Now horizontally, would be to rotate it left and right. I want to flip it vertically. I want to make the top the bottom and the bottom the top.